Hi Northview. I'm just going to go over a quick tutorial on how to start a project in Java. So when you start in Eclipse, that is, so you start Eclipse, it'll look something like this. If you don't have Java up here in the top left corner, what you want to do is go into Window, select Open Perspective, and then you'll see Java as one of your options there, and you'd want to select it there. So do that if it's not up there. Then I'll go to File, New Java Project, and I'll put in a project name. Beginning project. Not original, just I don't know what to call it, what I called it. Then if I select Next, everything looks okay. I'm just going to select Finish. It's showing you where the project will be in your workspace. So I select Finish, and you'll see here, Beginning Project. If you click on the little arrow there, you'll see a source subdirectory. So what you want to do with your mouse over the source subdirectory, click the right mouse button and then select New Class. Give it a class name. Call it the Ever Original Testing. And then I'm going to make sure, because I want to have a main in here, I'm going to select Public Static Void Main and then Finish. Here you've got, we'll call it a shell of a program. I'm also at the same time going to show an example of using the scanner class. So I'm going to say import java.util.scanner semicolon, and inside my main I'll include some code here in order to read from the scanner class. I'll say scanner. You have to give this scanner object a name. I'll just call it in. You can call it anything you like. Say new scanner, and then in brackets I put in system.in. That's telling Java that the input is going to come from system in, which is your keyboard. Now you can actually get input from the keyboard. Now by default, Java, the scanner class will read everything in as a string. So if I say string s equals in dot next line, which is what's called a method in the scanner class, and then system.out.println s. When you want to go to compile your code, you select Run, and that will automatically ask you which ones you want to launch or run. By selecting testing.java, it will save your file and compile it and then run it. Now what's happening, it's waiting for input from the keyboard. So if I put in here Kathy, for example, and it outputs what the input was. I can run it again, and it doesn't come up with that window again because I've already compiled it. If I put in more than one word, let's say Kathy Jansen, it outputs the whole thing, because what this line in dot next line does is it takes in the whole line and saves it as a single string. You can also read in an integer, so let's say int num equals, and here's where you want to I somehow forget the command, but one way around it is integer, or I think it's in dot next int, and then system.out.println. You can make it a bit more informative. Num equals plus num semicolon compile this. Yes, I want to compile this and run it. Come down here. You can put your name and let's say a number, 20. So I did remember how to read in the number. So this is an example of opening a project, a class in Eclipse, importing the scanner class, and getting input from the keyboard at runtime. So I'll just put that input from the keyboard at runtime. And I'll just save it. And that's it.